What up? This is Rapids, and so the Bloodhound members, well, the remaining ones, almost got taken out. Recently, there was a big shootout at the studio. It reminded me of that situation with Capone. Wasn't that something like that, where he was leaving the studio and the studio got hit up? So this was a big news that happened in Chicago. I heard about it, but I didn't know it was affiliated with the Bloodhound situation. That's big.
These are the final moments I filmed before we exited the recording studio, and were met by 6 masked gunmen who emptied over 60 rounds at us at close range, injuring 4 people.
The shooting happened right outside of studios. As a matter of fact, I want you to come take a look at this. One of the bullets pierced this door, and that's not the only one. We found a shell casing on the sidewalk, the same sidewalk where 4 men were shot.
One of which was my cameraman named Matt, who among all of the chaos of being struck in the jugular by a bullet, actually picked up the camera and began filming his immediate reactions to being shot.
So, sound like Bloodhound members was in there. So, the most notable members of the Bloodhound is Q50, JB Bin Laden. I never knew he was Bloodhound until Bloodhound got popular. JB Bin Laden is Bloodhound, but anyways, the other dude, Rivalry, I guess, too. So I'm not exactly sure which members were there at that studio, but it sounded like that was one of their situations, because there was a camera crew, this interview crew that interviews wild people, you know, that go all over the world, and they interview in the most dangerous places. They go to dangerous hoods. They go to war zones. And they, you know, these guys are crazy. And so Q50 caught this guy's attention, and so this guy's name is Brandon Buckingham. So yeah, he's a YouTuber, and so he linked up with Bloodhound, Q50, and Rivalry in Chicago, and you know, they was just documenting, you know, their rise in Chicago. He interviewed JB Bin Laden and all them, and you know, they were showing them how they get down to Chicago and everything. They ended up going to a studio, and as they were leaving the studio, there was big news because that place got shot up, and it looks like 4 people got hit. So how long is Q50 and Rivalry gonna be able to survive in Chicago? It's definitely a lot of back and forth going on with the Bloodhound members. A lot of Bloodhound members got taken out. I mean, it seems like it, because first Little Jeff, as soon as they got on, Little Jeff got taken out. And then right after that, Scoom got taken out. So now the only real notable members that people are talking about is Q50 and Rivalry, and now they almost got hit up. Both of them, almost at the same time. I mean, I can't confirm they were there, but that's what it sounds like, because that cameraman, the cameraman for this YouTuber got hit. He got hit in the neck or something. He didn't even know he was hit at first. You know what I'm saying? So he was documenting the thing. They left out the studio and shots rang out. And Brandon, the YouTuber, you know, he could have got taken out there. It's not a joke out there in Chicago, y'all. Out in the rack, anything can happen. And it really does go down. So that YouTuber almost got hit up, yo. It would have been done. The cameraman would have been done. Q50 possibly. Who knows? Rivalry. These guys better play it safe, man, because it looks like there was a lot of smoke that was let off, because Little Jeff had already claimed, like, bodies like King Von was claiming. Little Jeff was out here acting like he was out here just, you know, slumping a lot of people, a lot of man downs and all that. So if Jeff was really doing it, and it looks like he was, well, then I guess they got a lot of ops in the city. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of ops. That whole crew is marked. And it almost looks like there's a serious thing going back and forth now with the Bloodhound members. And who is the ops? Like, who's out here going against them now? I think pretty soon we're going to start learning who they ops are. Because right now it's not like they're really out here in the public. Like when we saw the first war kick off with JoJo Gang versus 300, you know what I'm saying? We knew exactly who the ops was because the ops was rapping back and forth. Oh yeah, there was a op. I think there was a Bloodhound op that was rapping and they crew. I just don't know how good they are, and I can't even remember their name. I was paying attention though. I believe there is the ops side against Bloodhound. You know, the ones going at Bloodhound. I believe that they're making videos too. I just can't recall. I just was in tune to them a couple weeks ago. A few weeks ago, I got in tune with them. I checked out some of their music, and I'm just really starting to learn them, so I can't even recall their name right now. But I believe there is some ops out there, and I guess they're gonna have to take off now too, and it's gonna be a nationwide whole thing. I mean, this could end up like another, you know what I'm saying, 300 versus JoJo World thing going on. You know what I'm saying? And then that pretty much kicked off GDs versus BDs. And Bloodhound, I don't know what they is. I mean, at this point, you never really know what any crew is because these cliques, you know what I'm saying, these organized groups, sounds like nowadays in Chicago, they could be all types of things. You know what I'm saying? You never know if they Blackstones, Vice Lords, GDs, BDs, all together clicked up. You never know anymore, you know what I'm saying, with these crews. But usually it's like a significant amount of either GDs or BDs or Vice Lords or something. Usually they might have a few Insanes in there or some renegades or something where, you know what I'm saying, they cooling with the ops and they became part of their crew. But usually overall it seems like it's either, you know, like with Duck's crew, most people saw them as GDs, you know what I'm saying? Billionaire Black, Duck, all them, that whole crew. But then it turns out Little J might have been BD and stuff like that. So, but overall you saw them as GDs. And then with Chief Keef crew and all them, you saw them as BDs. You didn't really hear about no GDs really hanging with, being part of their crew. They seem more official when it comes to like that gang stuff where it was really all BDs, it seemed like. I don't know too many other organizations that was dealing with the 300s and the that side. It seemed like they were all BDs. So with Bloodhound crew, from what I've been hearing, I heard they was BDs. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been hearing. So I don't know who they ops are. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes BDs can, I don't know if they can beef with other BDs or GDs can beef with other GDs. Usually you don't think it happens like that though. So we have to find out more about their ops. Then I guess Bloodhound ops probably going to start making some noise. And then what's this going to turn into, a Rico or something? You know what I'm saying? Because at this point it's very loud for rappers to be out here disrespecting ops in the middle of a war and going back and forth like that. You know what I'm saying? So the whole public watching, the whole world watching, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to be hot for, you know, I'm sure they watching, but Chicago's the ones who kicked that off where they don't really be thinking about all that. You know what I'm saying? They just be out there wilding, you know what I'm saying? It's like the hit a lick on an op and then the next day make a song about it with details about how they smoking on whoever. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know, that's what it is though. Bloodhound crew better play it safe because it looks like somebody's on them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's on them. And that studio got hit up. I ain't even heard much about it. I guess this happened not too long ago though. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it would have been bigger news. You know what I'm saying? At this point, Q50 and Rel Vert, you know, they're like the last remaining members that's really making noise out of that crew. So what's gonna happen if they get taken? Like who else gonna be repping for the Bloodhounds? So Rel Vert better do what he said he was gonna leave the city. He said he was about to leave and move out of the city. And then you got the manager involved that I guess he does the video shoots with the Bloodhounds and he manages them. He got Q50 rapping, I guess. He's and you know what I'm saying, Q50's going up. He's going up. So yeah. Hopefully they can figure out how to move around where they're not getting caught lacking like what almost just happened. So anyways, y'all, that's about it. Make sure you leave a like. Let's get 100 likes on this video. I got some links for you if you want to check out my other videos. If you want to follow Rap HITZ on social media, all that. I'm out of here.